with much voracity. Hmm. Hmm. Welcome everybody to another episode of Octopath Traveler. I am the Paperman and we are starting Arc 4 for all of our characters. Boy, if we're going to be doing final stories and exploration in these final areas, I think it's best to start where we're at. And we're going to start doing Tressas as well. All right, I can run. I forgot I could run in this game for like the entire game. That would have saved like so much time. I've been walking. I have been walking for the entirety of this game. And only like a few episodes ago did I realize that I was not walking. All right, danger level 45 now. I need to be careful with my battles. Who are you?
Yeah.
I'm a wandering writer. Thanks for answering my question. I travel the world writing my books as I see fit from place to place. I just put out a new volume. In fact, perhaps you've heard of it, The Ancient Capitals. It's done rather good for itself. And even after I had to cut so much of the material from it, the things it could fill with several volumes, not just the paltry one. Interesting. What can I buy from you? Hey, best-selling author, do you want to go on an adventure with me? Let the flame guide your path. Greetings, sister. Please allow me to accompany you on your mission. Yay! Oh, nice art. Oh! Okay, new music? What is this? Ooh, what is this? It's a crobster. It's a crab lobster. Let me explore the town first. I don't know why I feel like I need to do that. Welcome to Grandport, the largest port city in the coastlands. Anything you want from all corners of the world can be found here at this trading post. Ever heard of the Merchant's Fair? I have. I'm actually here for the Merchant's Fair. Victor Spear, Justice Breaker. The Breaker of Justice. Hill Cleaver, the Cleaver of Hills. The Adamantine Shield, a shield made of adamantine. Victor Spear, the Spear of Victor. Can I guide you? Brain Bash. It's like Jimmy Neutron. A Brain Bash. It's like Jimmy Neutron as an adult. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take that lapis. Got a huge discount on that too. Nice. Seen the keen eye. I see. Always looking for a bar. It's a quest item, so. Might I interest you in something, traveler? A book to keep you entertained on the road, perhaps? My books will lead you to the undiscovered treasures of this world. I'm sure.
Huh?
Legends of swashbucklers and trailblazers inspired this merchant to become a seller of adventure books. He recently came into possession of one which tells the tales of 8 travelers, each fascinating and compelling, and cannot seem to put it down.
No.
What can I buy from you? Tales from a faraway land. Discount! Tressa, my girl! Bargaining! Like a car saleswoman! Born into privilege, this girl spends her days voraciously reading books. Can you voraciously read a book? Like honestly. How do you, voraciously reading books she ordered from Atlasdom. As her overprotective parents did not allow her to embark on adventures of her own, she instead lets her imagination to travel every corner of the realm.
No.
What if I took you on an adventure? Bookworm Girl, Tome Tempest. Interesting. That'd be cool, but no, you're not very powerful. What's in here?
No.
I've come down from the clifflands to see what interesting goods might be available at the fair. Oh! Oh, there's so much nut! I'm probably gonna have no money after this though. A young man who stowed away on a merchant ship and made his way over from the woodlands 6 months ago. He lives at a tavern and has befriended one of the maids who he learned is being forced to work off a debt. Though she knows nothing of it, he makes plans for them to run away together. Bruh.
No.
Bruh. You are so in your own world, dude. If you read her description, she's all about I'm paying back this debt of my own free volition. And you're here plotting an escape route for her, you self-entitled simp of a man. Got the highest quality soul stones right here, right out of Quarry Quest, nothing finer. Quarry Crest. Why is that easier to say than Quarry Crest? Quarry Crest.
Nah.
Do you know of the dancers in the Sunlands? I cannot forget their beautiful dress. Is that so? Dog! Woof! I'm gonna scrutinize the dog.
Oh.
A happy mutt with not a care in the world. He is a good dog, but to be fair, all dogs are good dogs. And a pox upon he who dares to say otherwise. Sorry, let me reread this. A happy mutt is one with not a care in the world. He is a good dog, but to be fair, all dogs are good dogs. And a pox upon he who dares say otherwise.
なるほど。
Most intriguing. That's... Yeah, that's good. What does this dog have? He has a necklace and a dirty ball of cloth. Just stole from a dog. I think we are ready to begin our story, finally. So let's hear a tale of Tressa. You arrive in Grandport, which is abuzz with excitement over the auction. It is there you finally realize what your true treasure is. The story so far. In Victor's Hollow, Tressa reunited with Captain Leon Bastral. He spoke of a dear friend from his pirating days and told her of the Eldrite, that man's most precious treasure. Tressa ventured out and recovered it, but Leon refused the gift, for he already found his most precious treasure. His friend's old ship and a new life as a merchant. There's only room in one's heart for one true treasure. So what was hers? Tressa realized she had still no answer. Undeterred, she made way for Grandport, the Eldrite in hand, and so she arrived at the Merchant's Fair. Oh. I can't believe it, I'm finally here. I hope you're ready for me, Merchant's Fair. Thank you for the slow panning shots. Pan faster. This is incredible. There are merchants and treasures from all over the world here. That must be where they hold the auction. Can't wait to see what they have for sale.
Oi.
Look, it's Mr. Wyndham. Wyndham, like the incredibly wealthy aristocrat. One and the same, miss. Rumor has it he's got enough money to buy himself a small country. Supposedly he invests in quite a sum into the fair too. Welcome, Mr. Windman. Only the rarest and most beautiful treasures have been gathered here. I'm certain you'll find something to your daughter's liking.
Oh.
I expect so. I'll spend what I must to see her happy. One of the highlights of the fair is competition. Merchants show off their finest prices to Mr. Wyndham. And he picks only the very best one to give to his daughter. The reward is 1 billion leaves? Billion leaves? Excuse me? They say he invests in the fair just so he can hold the competition. I guess all that's money is touching your noggin eventually. I don't get it. At least his daughter's happy. Though it does make me wonder how he chooses a winner. Color me curious. I do have a rare stone. Will Eldrite do the trick? If I prove myself here, I'll know this journey wasn't for nothing. Guess there'll only be one way to find out. I'll go and sneak a peek at the competition. Oh, who are you? I didn't even... Oh no. You good, girl? Or are you the daughter? Oh, you're the daughter of the guy, aren't you? Daijobu. Are you alright? Yes, thank you. Please don't worry yourself. I can walk on my own 2 feet. Oh, okay. If you say so. Oh, goodness gracious. Are you just that... Are you sure you're okay? Need a break, girlie? Here, have some water. Thank you so much for your kindness. You don't have to thank me. I'm Tressa, by the way. I'm a traveling merchant. Tabio, traveler. I'm Noah. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Miss Tressa. If you don't have to be so formal. Tressa works just fine. I see. Tressa. See, that's not so hard. How are you feeling, by the way? Better. I thought I could make it just a little bit further. My legs have always been weak, you see, so I never stray too far from home. but I've always longed to see the world. I just know there are countless wonderful things out there waiting to be discovered. Reminds me of me. The rest of the world was always out of reach. Eventually I realized that my dream would forever just be a dream. I came here by sheer willpower alone. I hoped I'd find something to make my dreams come true. Something precious I'd treasure forever.
Oh.
My lady, there you are. Lady? I'm sorry I worried you, Jill. And who is this young woman? Her name is Tressa. She lent me her aid. My word, Miss Tressa, you have my deepest gratitude. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Gil, and I am in the service of the Wyndham family. You're the Wyndham family, huh? I'd love to repay you for your kind deed, but I'm afraid we must be on our way. Let us make for the auction hall, my young lady. Of course, Gil. And thank you again, Tressa. I'm just glad you're all right. See you around, Noah. Noah is the daughter of Mr. Wyndham, which means she's who this whole competition is for. It's a lot of pressure. Who are you? Why do you not have proper pants? The Wyndham family. But of course they'd come to the fair. Do you know of the Wyndhams, Professor? Yes, but in a different way, I posit. I posit than a merchant such as yourself. They are patrons of the arts and generous benefactors of the world of scholarship. They can trace their family line back to the founding days of the ancient kingdom. The Wyndhams have witnessed great changes in the arts and politics and have recorded that history in their family chronicles. Scholars such as myself have many reasons to be grateful for them. I had no idea. We merchants never thought of them as anything but fabulously rich. Start rubbing your hands when a Wyndham comes calling, Ma and Pa would always say. Food for thought, would you not say? The merchants see the Wyndhams one way, the scholars another. It is a fair reminder that the same object can look quite different depending on who is doing the viewing. Right. There's all sorts of people in the world, and that's what makes trade so fascinating. Indubitably. And scholarship too, I might add. Nerds. May the flame shine its warmth upon her. Ophelia, are you praying for Noah? I am, but I do not think our meeting was happenstance. Fate played its hand. I want her to know happiness. It took a lot of courage for her to come this far. She just goes to that money. It just goes to show that money can't solve everything. Indeed. We all have our own troubles and cares. And things we treasure. Yes. I can't say I know exactly what Noah is searching for, but I sure hope she finds it. As do I. Taking it all in? You bet I am. It's a thief's dream. All these lavish wares just sitting there for the taking. I know. It's like my eyes can't stop moving from one thing to the next. Precious coral, giant pearls and sapphires, ornate metal figure eight, showing the touch of a master's hand. And those ceramics. It's not every day you see such pristine craftsmanship. You mean those cups and bowls? Huh, how valuable can they be? Well, they're made from the finest white porcelain. Very rare, very costly. You know your stuff. As do you. And comes the jewelry, at least. A thief who can't tell gold from copper won't last long in the profession. When you put it that way, I guess our trades aren't so different after all. Indeed. Seems we have more in common than we thought. I highly doubt that, honestly. All you do is appreciate, like, similar products and nothing much else. Treasure everywhere. Oh, that's how Senity tableware. And there's Rene towels, crimson gems, gold coins from Belmond. You really can find anything at the fair. I better write all this down before I forget. Excuse me, miss. Oh, hello. Can I help you? I feel like I've seen that notebook somewhere before. Would you mind showing it to me? Just a little more if you don't mind. Sure. By the way, I didn't get your name. Finally, my search is over. Your search? Yes, please accept this and thanks. Oh, what the frick? You just punched Tressa. What the frick? Hey, that's mine. Yeah, that's mine. Give it back. A word of advice before I go. Forget you ever saw this book. It's for your own good. I highly doubt that. Only because you're like literally threatening me for the frickin' notebook that is like the passion of what Tressa be doing this entire story. Where did she go? I don't know. It's a colorful stick. What are all those people doing there around that colorful stick? Your attention, ladies and gentlemen. You won't want to miss what is coming next. I know that voice. It's the guy with the bicycle helmet. It's a first-class item for all the first-class ladies like yourself. Oh, well, it does sound quite spectacular. It is, Ali. Here it is, folks, the magnificent, fortuitous carpet of House Kafka. For those of you who don't know, let me tell you the tale of this peculiar piece. The Kafkas are famous aristocrats? Kind of. Crats from the north. Several decades ago, a craftsman presented the family with a very special carpet. From the movement, it adorned their halls. Their lives were forever changed. Business boomed and profits soared, and eventually, they were blessed with 6 beautiful children. It seemed as though the more memories the family made together, the more their happiness grew. Their luck, both at work and at home, was greater than ever before. And this is the very carpet that welcomed good fortune into their lives. Oh. Dunces. Who knows? With this in your own home, your luck could change for the better, just like the Kafkas. I'll start the bidding at a mere 10,000 leaves. Who got it? Who got it? Who got my money? 15! I'll pay 20K. Sold. Thank you, thank you. That merchant sure has a way with words. He can make a handful of sand look like gold. Tell me about it. You even made me want that carpet. Another prosperous day. Fancy meeting you here. Glad to see you haven't changed a bit, Ali. And you are... Bruh! Giotto! Tressa, remember? We met in Quarry Crest. Just pulling your leg, Green Pea. How's business? Something the matter? You're still not mad I stole all your customers, are you? No, it's not that. Oh yeah, I just got my book stolen. Your notebook was stolen. Yeah, I'm a sad girl now. What kind of person would steal someone else's notebook? It's not funny. It was important to me. But that woman said it was in my own interest to forget about it. The plot thickens. Well, I suppose I moved enough merch for one day. Huh? I'm gonna help you look for your notebook. I have a debt to repay after all. Ali. These two are adorable. Thanks, I guess you're not such a bad guy after all. You call that praise? You've got a long way to go, Green Pea. Oh, there she is! Attack her! Wait, not yet. We're in a public setting. That's her. Where? Over there. Follow me. Give me back my parchment! That's definitely her. I'd recognize her anywhere. What a strange woman. What would she want with your diary? Quiet. Esmeralda. I've retrieved the notebook. Excellent work. Is this Darius? Is this the author of the notebook? Now let us leave this town at once. It looks like he's just much older. Similar to Leon. My thoughts exactly. I have a bad feeling about those two. We'll leave the way we came. What are you going to do, Green Pea? What else? Get my notebook back. Are you coming or not? Lead the way. Aw, yeah, tag team. Thank you for joining us today. The showcase, sponsored by the gracious House Wyndham, will begin shortly. Only one piece is allowed per entrant. The lucky winner of the show will be awarded 1 billion leaves. Merchants, please prepare your entries.
そういや
That's right, the showcase.
な
Are you entering, Green Pea? Oh, you got that right. And here's my winning entry. Ta-da! Eldright? How did you get your hands on something that rare?
え
Hey, let's talk business, eh?
ち
Keep dreaming, Ali. It's worth a shot. But you know, you might actually win with this. Maybe you're not such a green pea after all. Something about it feels different. Different? How? I don't know. Maybe it's just my imagination. Anyway, first things first, we need to find that woman. Utto. Right, right. There they are.
よし
All right, leave it to me. What are you going to do?
あ
I'll lure him away so you can follow that woman.
まさ
I
か
can't let you do that. It's too dangerous.
いや
Don't you forget, I'm Ali, the one-man army. I'll see that a debt repaid one way or another, Tressa. Ali, my boy, please calm down. Smooth exit, Ali. Now to get down to business.
よ
Pardon me, sir. Madam. What is it, kid? I know I don't look like much, but I'm a renowned merchant in these parts. I was hoping I could have a moment of your time. Out of the way, we're busy.
実は
It won't take long, I promise. I'm actually quite interested in that pocket watch of yours, sir. Oh, really?
ちょっ
Did you
と
forget we're in a hurry?
これは
That Zikkurat's watch, if I'm not mistaken. The king of the East he was, and prized that very timepiece above all others. His famous words were, "Nothing is more precious than time, time kept and time spent." Good going, Ali. A well-versed merchant, I see. However, this is hardly my most remarkable watch. Peel the ego. You know, my time is precious too.
なあ
My apologies, madam. Why don't we talk over there, sir? I have something that might be of great interest to you. Do tell. Who knew watches could be so time-consuming? Ha! That's a pun! Thank you, Ali. Now it's just Tressa versus the woman. It's my turn now. Make for the sewers! Therion has a stupid hat in his little pixel art thing. I think Tressa deserves the robe of the Dragon Princess. I think that's fair. She seems like the princess of a dragon. Alright, about dang time I confront this woman. What's so special about this book? This is literally just like a traveling man's diary. My only guess is that you knew Darius. You either knew Darius or that old man was Darius. I'm very... What a useless... Yeah! I'm telling you! And to think I wasted all that precious time... Yeah, what? I'm so confused why you decided to steal this.
あら
Shut up. Well, if it isn't the little girl from earlier. Don't tell me you came to get the notebook back. Damn Skippy. It's not what she said, but should have been. I thought I told you to forget about it.
そうは
I'm not going to
こういうの
forget something so important to me. Important, you say. How much do you know about this notebook exactly?
え
Who wrote this book? Where did he or she come from? I know that much. Wait.
と
Oh, wait. I actually don't know what this is. I thought this was Darius's journal, but no, just the last story was Leon reminiscing about his relationship with Darius. This book is actually just a random journal I found on Leon's ship. And I was just like, let me like see this traveler and talk about it. This traveler just traveled around the area and sort of took note of all of his journeys and whatnot. But like, it doesn't seem like anything like super special. Ignorance is bliss, little girl. Trust me. Even if I don't know, it's still important to me. It's been with me on my whole journey. It's save me the sob story, kid. You can have it back. Huh? Really? Like, it's useless to me anyway. Okay. And because you're so attached to it, I'll even let you take it to your grave. Why are you doing this? You've been nothing but a thorn in my side. What the? This is so petty. I think the thorn here is you, lady. You stole my notebook and now you're going to return it to me and walk away? And before I leave, let me give you a word of advice. Don't underestimate the power of this merchant. You have no idea who you're dealing with, kid. Why? Why, though?
Why is she so unproportionate?
さてどうしようか
Huh. All right, let me take a guess. All right, not bow. That's going to be difficult to deal with then. Oh, I just can't attack. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. All right. Esmeralda, what do you got? 95k HP. You are weak to wind. And you're probably going to be weak to spear and axe as well. Let me do this so that you don't die. Hack and slash. Goodness gracious. Alright. This is going to be a long battle. There's a good 10k out of the 90 that I need. Woo! Yeah, that felt nice. Esmeralda shifts her weight. Okay, that's a weird way to phrase that, but I'll... Thank goodness those were not all on the same person. They really want Ophelia dead. Goodness gracious. All right. Time to see how much damage this does. Oh, that's a max damage. Okay, that's good to know. Another 10k. Shifts her weight. Okay. It's not okay. Why do you do so much damage? Yeah. It's not going to be enough to save Ophelia, though. Gosh, darn it. Ah, survived one, finally. All right. Alright, what's the exact amount? 25,000 still. Okay. I just love that in the middle of the entire fight. Gosh darn it. Okay. Let's get Ophelia up. Nice and healed. Okay, that's actually okay. Alright, I'm using a large palm on you, Tressa. What's the damage? 15k still? Oh gosh. Alright, 13k. Oh, I am so close. Okay. Good job, Ophelia. Oh gosh, that means I have to break her this turn. Ow. Alright, you're broken. Cool. That means that goes away. And now we can properly punish this turn. Goodness gracious. Praise the Lord. Gosh, that battle was hard. I enjoyed it. That was like a proper difficulty. I got all of my teammates up. I used my reses really well, and I got a rune knife as well, so we'll see how good that is later on. No, beaten by a little girl. I told you not to underestimate me. I'll take this. Stares at her. Why would you go through so much trouble for such a stupid book? It's just an old diary. You don't get it. This book is... We came here by sheer willpower alone. I hoped I'd find something to help make my dreams come true. Something precious I'd treasure forever. My treasure? That's right. You okay? Barely. I died a couple of times, but I'm back now. Actually, Tressa's the one person who didn't get downed at all, I think, that entire fight. Fine, thanks. And you? See for yourself. Damn that boy. I heard he was a wanted criminal, so I handed him over to the guards. You really saved the day, Holly. Well, that's to be seen. Did you get your book back? Yep. Sounds like the showcase is starting. This is the Kinsmit doll. Kinsmit trees are among the rarest in the realm. They're known to bring good fortune to marriage. The doll is made from the trunk of that tree. Alongside it comes the legend. The one who holds the doll will meet their soulmate. A real Kinsmit doll. I never thought I'd see one with my own two eyes. First a snowdrop gown, and then the Nis tiara, now this? I don't know how Mr. Wyndham decides. I wish I had his problems. Instead, some of us have to sell our souls just for a chance at that prize money. I wonder what'll catch Mr. Wyndham's fancy this year. Just listen to that crowd. Hope you're not nervous. It's almost your turn. You've only got one chance to win the judge's favor. Did you polish up your Eldrite? I'm not entering the Eldrite. You're in. She's putting in the book. Wow. She talked to Noah, and she's just. Wow. She talked to Noah, and she found out that the girl was just alone in her own bedroom, and she wasn't able to like go out. She's physically ill to where she can't travel. And this book, the adventure that both the person before Tressa and Tressa herself had gone on, makes for a perfect gift, a true novella for this daughter to be able to experience, on top of potentially, and depending on how this sale goes, another girl her age that she can go and talk to and hear more tales than just the one that was what Tressa had actually gone through in order to get here. You can't be serious. I am. But why? The Eldorite is rare and beautiful, of course, but I want to offer something my customer desires. I want to give them something they can truly treasure. That's the kind of merchant I want to be. There's something I want to give Noah. Something I think she should truly treasure. Then I can't wait to see what you've got up your sleeve, Tressa. You won't be disappointed. Well, you better hurry. It's bad manners to keep your customers waiting. Aw, yeah, Tressa spotted. A lot of money. Let's go. Tressa Colzione. This way, please. Torresa. Good luck out there. Thanks, Ali. And now for our next entrant. Tressa Colzione. I like to think that it's Italian pronunciation. Kid. Here's hoping she won't disappoint. Hello, my name is Tressa,
トレサと申します。
and I am a traveling merchant.
本日
Today,
私が
I
お見
brought
せするのは
something very special to me.
名もなき式
An
です。
anonymous notebook.
私は
I grew up in a small port town as a daughter of two merchants. Sometimes I'd gaze out at the ocean and think to myself, what do I really want to do? What do I really want in life? And then I came across this notebook. It was written by someone whose name I don't even know. Someone who traveled across the world and wrote down everything about their journey. I decided then and there that I wanted to go on a journey too. So I left home. I wanted to explore the world as a merchant and learn the trade as I went. And along the way, I met some unforgettable people. In a mining town, I met another merchant around my age. His words had the power to touch people's hearts and make them happy. It was like magic. After I moved on to the next town, I ran into an old acquaintance. He was the captain of a merchant ship and the one who originally gave me the book. There, he taught me something very important. He told me that there could only be one true precious treasure in someone's life. So I searched and I searched until I finally found it. What's truly precious to me in this journey, I've written all about it here in these pages. I can tell you for a fact that there are countless wonderful things out there waiting for us to be discovered. And just like this nameless traveler allowed me to realize my dreams, I hope that my travels can help someone realize their own. Which is why I want to give you this book. Noah. Who would want something so useless? Do you have any idea where she is? In all my years, I've never seen something more embarrassing.
Tressa.
I'll take it. Did he just... Is he serious? Mr. Wyndham, sir. Pardon me, but are you absolutely certain? Of course. I don't go back on my word. Now please, bring me that diary. I would like to present it to my daughter. Why did you choose this diary? You see, my daughter... Hi, Tressa.
No.
I wanted to help her see the world as best as I could. So I bought her the greatest treasures of the realm. But I could not tell if it was... I could tell it was never enough. However, when this young merchant stepped onto the stage and spoke of her travels, that was the first time Noah ever said she wanted something. When I heard about your journey, Tressa, I felt like I was traveling the world with you. My heart never wanted the story to end. Young lady, I can't thank you enough. I hope this will suffice for your diary. I can't accept all that money. What? Are you a merchant or not? This is fair trade, Tressa. Come on, like this is a billion leaves. Like you don't like you can do so much with this. Think of the capital. My customer has something she can treasure forever. That's more than enough of a reward for me. I understand your sentiment, but I cannot let you go without recompense. Okay. It's too much for me to handle now, but maybe I'll need it down the road someday. I'd like to save it for then.
よろしい。
Understood. I'll prepare a memorandum. If you're ever in need of it, please do not hesitate to let us know.
ありがとう
Thank you, sir.
トレサ
Tressa,
ね
if you don't mind, I'd like to hear more about your journey.
えもちろ
And
ん
I'd love to tell you all about it. At Noah's behest, Tressa spoke of her travels across the realm. She recounted every tale, one by one, with a fond smile. Tressa just wanted an adventure, a friend, and she's found it. She's a social butterfly that was just stuck in her hometown for so long, and she finally was able to get to the point where she found her treasure. Her treasure was the adventure of seeking things out and the people she meets along and enjoying the people she meets along the way. It's a wonderful value of the humanity of other people and just socialization in general. I've made up my mind, Tressa. I want to travel the world on my own 2 feet. Just like you did.
ノーありがとう
I'll treasure this book for treasure. I'll treasure this notebook forever, Tressa. And someday I'll write my own stories in here. About my own journey. I want to be the first to read it.
ええ
I promise you, I will be. Sorry, I promise you, you will.
お嬢さん
Excuse me, young lady. I must say you put on quite the show there.
と
Thank you, sir. I suppose I should introduce myself. I dedicated many years of my life to creating
実
something.
はな
Something that became a precious treasure to you.
Eh?
You mean you made that notebook? The writer was someone else, though. I gave it to him a good 10 years ago. Went by the name of Graham Crossford.
Oh.
Graham Crossford. So he's the one whose travels I've been reading about.
いかん
That's right. That man saved my life. He was about to head off on a journey. He didn't know where his travels would take him.
あ
So I told him he ought to keep a record of where he'd been. I spent 40 odd years making notebooks. But there wasn't anyone else's journey I wanted to hear so much as his. Writing in a diary comes from the heart, and there was no one with a heart as great as his. When you spoke about your own travels, I thought I saw some of him in you. It was like you were in love with that notebook. If you ever met Graham, could you tell him something for me? I've got another diary for him just waiting to be filled. So what are you going to do now?
そうだな一旦故郷に帰
I
ろうか
think
な
I'll go back home.
商人として
I've experienced so many things on this journey. I was filled with so many moments that can't be contained in a diary. I've traveled and traded across the land and met amazing people along the way. It's what I was saying. Like, this is what she
あ
values.
の壇上に
And when I
立った
stood on that stage, I realized I did what I set out to do.
それを
I want to tell my parents that. Can't wait to see the look on their faces. Home, huh?
オリ
How
は
about you,
どう
Ali?
そうだな
It's probably time for me to head home too.
親
My
父が待
father
ってる
is waiting for me.
この金
I
は
finally saved up
誠に
enough money for
故郷
him
で
to open up shop again.
そっか
So, who's the better merchant between me and you? I'd like to think I am.
なあ
Hey,
トレサ
Tressa. Hmm.
その
Next time we meet,
お互いに
we'll see who's the better merchant,
もっと
right?
もっと
親父が待ってる
I
よ
finally
トレサ
Wrong.
もうちょっと
Next time,
大人の
I hope you're a little more refined. Nani?
素材は悪くない
See, you're like a sky stone. This man putting on some moves. One that could use a bit more polishing. Hey, hey, hey. See you around, Tressa. A flirtatious boy. Ooh, you're like a sky stone. One that could use a little more polishing. Ah. Oh. This is Tressa's story, so this is interesting. This is really fun. Tressa's story is very personable. Oh wow, it actually, no, these are real replays. Wow. These are like the actual replays. These are the final hits. And like the story moments throughout the game. That's really cool. That's when I had Ophelia and I did Ophelia's quest. Wow. So it's going to go through every single one of them. That's so cool. This is with Onnit, and so I helped with Onnit. And then the last hit on the beast is the red fox. Yeah, I remember when I had that fox. Wow. Oh, I like this for the credits. Just to see like the full journey. Therion and Cordelia. This is me besting the butler. Tressa's story is very personable. It's very person-oriented, both introspectively and extrospectively. Oh, that was a hype battle too. So much good music here, man. Oh, Prim, and I'll get to finish all these stories too, which is the cool thing. Ooh, that was a flashy end. Ooh, that transition though. Man, this game is absolutely beautiful in terms of production. Its gameplay is really fun. It's just a little bit slow in terms of dialogue and writing. Other than that, I think this game is absolutely amazing. It's amazing enough for me to warrant a second playthrough. Like, this is my second playthrough, and I played the last one a long time ago, so probably like, I say a long time ago. It wasn't too long, but I also binged it, so I forgot a lot of it really fast. Oh yeah, that boss fight, I had killed the last boss before his minion, and so the minion was technically the final hit. That's really funny. You don't even get to see the boss in that one. That's how underwhelming he was. Oh, Alphen and the two girls. That's maybe one of my favorite stories. And like getting Vanessa off that. Dude, Vanessa was so mean. She deserved every bit of that. Goodness gracious. This story kind of disgusted me with the right wing. Wow. Ulbricht's story, yep. Defeating the Black Knight was fun. Oh, this battle. Dude, Alphen's storyline is, I think, the greatest, honestly. I'm enjoying it a lot more this time around. He has a lot of fun boss battles, a lot of the most fun boss battles. I just think he is, like, a person is a little bit not as, like, fun. I say that. He's still a goofy dork. And then Ulbrich. And they are doing them in order, too. In order of which I did them. Helping out the Lizard King. Therion against his little thing, his little guy. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, this was the Onnit doing her dragon. Onnit killed a dragon, dude. That's so awesome. I love that. Na 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 na. Little practically a zombie guy right here. Cyrus taking out the final hit. Taking out the left-hand man. And finally, Tressa at this, whatever this is. I mean, she was a really cool design. It was just such a petty thing to have happen. Like, why were they looking for this book? I was so confused. Yes! Budgie. Oh? Back to a cutscene. Now then. My journey isn't over yet. It isn't? I'll be there soon. Alright, I gotta go home. That's right, I still gotta go home. Yes, this is Noah, and that's how I met Tressa. She gave me this diary to fill with my own memories. I know that somewhere out there, she's bringing happiness to others just as she did me. And someday I hope to follow in her footsteps. Noah Wyndham. Wow. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. Oh, she's so cute. All right. Moving on. Moving on. You have completed this traveler's tale. You can now freely remove them from your party. About dang time! I've been trapped with Tressa. Not that that's a bad thing. Tressa, listen. I'm just. Okay. Yeah. Now I can not have Tressa in my party for the final little bits, and I don't know how I'm gonna go about that. I feel like I've relied on Tressa a lot. It's just, man. I think that's as good a place as any to stop. We got the Finn. We got the Finn for Tressa's story, and what a great story it has been. A little bit of exploration. What a long story it's been as well. Outside of like the pettiness of people wanting to steal her diary, I love that this story is so cute and wholesome, just like Tressa herself. So thank you so much for watching. If you have made it to the end of this video, which most people don't, but it's fine. I've been the Paperman. Have a good time. Stay happy. Stay peppy like Tressa. And if you say no, like, bruh, what's wrong with you? Like don't worry, get happy kind of thing. Like, come on. Be the Tressa in your world, in your life. Be the Tressa. You know? Like be happy. Thank you guys. I'm the Paperman signing off. Bang!